G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. And look what I've got today. I've got the aircon going in the background, so I apologise if it's a bit fan noisy, but it's just hot. This afternoon got hot here. The storms have fizzled out and it's just got hot and humid and yuck. And to be honest, my electricity bills, I got solar panels to help, but you still get stung, don't you? Even if you shop around, everything's getting more expensive. Anyway, I've had goat before. I've had their wheat ale, I've had their steam ale, I've had their hazy pale ale, I think it was. But I thought today, I didn't think actually, as usual day, I went to IGA and bought a few things, toilet paper and paper towel and mundane things, and the shopper docket at Richie's said a 6-pack of the goat for $15. Remember, these used to be like $10, $12. Liquorland, Coles, guys and girls, used to be like 6-pack for $12, you know, or a carton for $50, and now they've all gone up. Someone's distraught. Mountain Goat, established in 97. In 97 I was living in Kingsford, Kensington. Anyway, so you gives a shit. 4.2% ABV, 375ml can, very mainstream. This beer, you'll probably see it on tap. It's brewed by Aussie, which is like everything in Australia apart from Coopers, pretty much. Boring can, very mundane. Pregnancy warning in case you've hooked up. 1.2 standard drinks. Look, if I saw this on tap, I'd probably have it over VB. I'd probably drink a bag of by urine over VB, to be honest. I shit on it. This is goat. I'm not expecting much from this. I don't like. It's funny. It's not a pale ale. It's not an ale. It's just a very enjoyable beer. So I'm saying it's a lager, isn't it? Like, wouldn't you say that it coming across as a lager? Firm, hissy. Ooh, little male crack on the can. Very foamy and let's get in the glass. Oh, get out. What day is it? Thursday. Going to Sanctus. Might be down there tomorrow night. Raffles on. Raffles. And I've got to give you an update. If anyone follows me, which I know one or two have a bit of a yarn with me and comment, I got a call back from a wonderful person from Bar 83 about my complaint and bullshit service, which I don't whinge that much. Nice looking beer, straw coloured beer, 1 finger head. That head looks okay. That's an okay looking beer. This isn't. I remember Geza reviewed this years ago now, 2 years. And I think you recall. Oh, mate, my memory fades me. But I recall him saying I think it was a bit confusing. And yeah, I get that looking at the beer because it just. What is it? A slab of this you get pretty cheap. Like, I don't think it's aiming to be a real high-end beer. I think it's a sessionable Aussie beer for the heat. And in that case, I think, well, anyway. Sniff is minerally dirty. It's got a dirty caramel. You know when you were young and you went to a fete and you bought those little toppies that the elderly people made, and you get one that's just shit? Well, that's this. It smells a bit like drain water. Drain water and the lolly that one Nana made bad. That's what I'm getting. Caramel burnt. Well, that fucking burnt caramel's flash, isn't it? Had a couple of beers. Ugh. Yeah. I just sat back in my chair. Confusing dishwashy, watery mouthfeel, very watery. 4.2. I'm trying not to be too harsh on this because I'm just thinking this is an Aussie, not really Aussie, but it's aimed at Aussies. It's owned by Say. Oh, Got to mention Paddy Markets, but anyway, that's what this beer is. Not Paddy's Markets. Look, it's okay to drink. Would I have this over VB? Yeah. Would I have this over, say, Tui's New? Would I have this over Resch's? No. Would I have this over Melbourne Bitter? No. I think they're good two beers on taps. I do. Melbourne, if you're an Aussie, I mean, unless you get the nice crafties. I mean, I love this channel because I know there's a few guys and girls that'll just go to a pub, and I know there's got to be one here at least that just go, I remember that motherfucker had that. You know, and he said, get a craft beer on tap, try one. And some of them are shit and some of them are good. But don't let it put you off. Keep getting your taste and your palate and all that shit stuff. Anyways, quickly touching on Bar 83, had a wonderful return call today from a new person. I'm not mentioning names, we don't do that on the channel, we know that, only nicknames, but I don't know him that well, one phone call. But yeah, re-overhauling the place, got some great ideas, agreed with the feedback, was spot on, rah, rah, rah. I'm not going to give myself a pat on the back, because he said, sometimes people just whinge, but they don't want to be contacted and be available. I always am. Well, if I leave my number on him, which I did. That's all I said to the girl. Why can't you send them an email saying it's from me? I'm not getting on my computer and typing up an email for this bullshit 5-star. So, you know, so in fairness, he's contacted me, and I won't tell you the outcome yet. I'll say it, but yeah, going back down there when I can't. I have to be in Sydney coming up. I know I've got a couple of city trips coming up. But I'm going to go back and, yeah, take him up on the offer. So, shout out, yeah, Bar 83, excellent manager, the French gentleman, I'll just keep it at that. Bonjour, ça va? Je m'appelle Christophe Bonhomme. Vous avez un table pour 2 personnes, s'il vous plaît? I've got a bit of French up my sleeve. I can get myself around. But yeah, so lovely service today. And secondly, what I was going to joke about was Paddy's Markets. You go there and buy boomerangs of people not from this country. People must go. You know, like when I went to Thailand, I'll get a couple of Muay Thai singlets, I'll get a couple of Bintang singlets because I'm just an Aussie, you know, and a couple of bucks, and you're supporting them too. I've got some Bintangs, I've got the Tiger ones, I've got some Muay Thai ones, which are pretty fucking cool actually. But you know, but yeah, going to Paddy's Markets, a lot of people of different ethnicities ponders if he said the word right, you know. But and I said to my partner when I was walking around, I said, "Fucking Aussies." I probably didn't swear, but no, and I said, you know, Aussies, mate. I said, we're a funny fucking bunch. Whereas she'll be right, and I mean the real Aussies, like, I don't know. Real Aussies are dying out in this country, I think, because of, and you could say it's a good or a bad thing, or like Australia generally welcomes everyone and all this, but I don't know, like Aussies, we're pretty much dying out. We're getting so many cultures here, and they breed, and I'm thinking this scientifically, they breed, you have a fusion of children, or children of multiculturals, so that your child's like, you know, back in the day, I suppose, even like back in the day, sound fucking old, but you know, say 150 years ago in Australia, you'd be from England, Ireland, Scotland, and probably, you know, maybe some other countries there, you know, but, yeah, or indigenous people of this land were blended in. So it's just a big fucking bowl of fusion. But Australia, I tell you, it's a good fucking place. It just is, you know, and I sound like I don't know, it just sounds so simple, but I just think we need to be stricter in, we've really got to, I don't know, oh, look, I'm not getting into this complex fucking conversation, I can't deal with it. I've dealt with Telstra 2 days ago, so I can't go through any more stress. I might leave it at that. The goat beer, I don't know what it is. I did ramble on, but I had some good news too, and I like to share that stuff with you. This is a beer that's just brewed to be on tap. And on tap, you do get a little bit of hops on it, but it's very subtle. Well balanced. Like I said, I'd have it over New VB. I wouldn't have it over Melbourne Bitter or Resch's. So I'll leave it at that. But it's an okay non-Aussie, but it is beer that we don't know actually what it is. And you know what? I don't really care. If it tastes good, it tastes good. So if you see it, I'd say give it a crack. $15 for 6 cans. What's that? Like 6 threes 80, like about $2 something a beer. $2.70, $2.80. Fuck, you can't beat that in Australia. Really. Anyways, love each other. Take care of it. Be kind to each other. The neighbour's going off. The goat is here, and the beer's okay too. I'll catch you the next one.